The Thanksgiving Day Massacre shoots the market lower by over 100 points. Does this mean to run or buy? Find out next on Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, if you took time Thursday to spend with your family and didn't check back into the market until Friday morning, you likely woke up to a nice punch in the face. The market moved down over 100 points during a time of usually low volatility and low volume trading, and while the move down wasn't totally unexpected, it was a little lower than we anticipated. However, it's still within our support range, but it does open the door to a path lower. Now, I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the S&P 500. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. Okay, guys, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving Day with your family. The market was not so amicable as it shot down pretty heavily and did not let up until the close Friday. And if you remember last week, we were talking about two paths, and one of them did include a C wave lower, which is what it looks like we've seen. Now, there is a door open to a path lower, and this is best seen on the charts. So let's jump in and take a look. Okay, guys, so as I said, in last week's video, we talked about two different paths, and one of those paths was this B wave being the all-time high path. Okay, and with that, I talked about the fact that we only had 3 waves down off of this high. So if this in fact was a B wave, I expected to see a move lower for us to complete C before then starting back up. And that looks like what we got for the moment. We got a move up, and while this move up did look bullish into the holiday weekend, I was still cautious about it as we didn't have a clean 5-wave structure. We had a lot of overlap in here, and the structure just wasn't the best for a bullish run. And it did fade and break down and pulled us back down here to the 45.79 area where we bottomed in wave 4. Now, this is deeper than we expected because typically when you get an all-time high as a B wave, it's called an expanded flat, and the C wave down usually bottoms around where the A wave did. However, we went through that and down toward the 1236 and 1382 extensions, and that's still perfectly within our support zone. So when I say it's unexpected, it's because typically you bottom at the 1.0, but we went through that and went a little deeper, but still, again, well within our support range. So from there, we are now tracking 2 different paths because this path has seemingly completed. So the first path is a bullish path, and the second path is our bearish path. So let's do the bullish path first, and that path looks like this. So off of this low, okay, we do have a 5-wave structure up in the overnights here to complete a wave 1. From there, we would expect and are seeing actually right now a wave 2 pullback towards this 4600 to 4610 region, as that's about the 50% retrace, and that's the most common area for a wave 2 to bottom. However, it can go a little deeper, okay, and really as long as it doesn't go lower than this low, it's still a valid wave 2. But we would expect it to hold the 4600 region most of the time. So we're looking for a pullback here in 2, and then from there, okay, we would expect a wave 3 rally up toward the 4706 region here. All right, so this is where it starts to get tricky from the bull bear perspective. We're going to continue on the bullish path here, but this is where the 2 paths kind of diverge. So from here, we would expect a pullback in 4, and then a rally in 5 up towards 4730 or so to complete wave 1 of wave 5. All right. The bearish path looks very similar for a very long time, and then it breaks down. Okay. So in that case, this would be all of 3 up here. So bigger wave 3 would complete, and we would be starting bigger wave 4 down. In that instance, okay, this would be an A wave. So all of this would be A, B, C down to here. And then we'd have A up where 1 is, B down where 2 is. It would look very similar. And then the C wave would also rally towards 4700. Okay, from there, the difference is the pullback wouldn't stop as we would expect around the 4650 region for a wave 4. It would continue in a very accelerated fashion towards 4400. So what we're looking to do, okay, we bought this low down here, and it did shoot up and come just a little bit lower, but we bought pretty close to the low. We got a nice discount on our position. What we're looking for is this move up in 1 or even A, move down in 2 or B, and move up in 3 or C. And at that point, depending on what the market looks like, okay, we will likely exit our position here, okay, and then watch the pullback and see if it holds for a 4 down and 5 up, or if it collapses and we start heading lower at that point. Okay, so those are the two paths we are really watching for tomorrow. We're going to expect a pullback to as low really as could be 45.80, could be that low, but we would expect that low tomorrow to hold around 4,600, and then we would expect a pretty strong rally, whether it's a C wave or a wave 3, they both rally in the same kind of way. We would expect a pretty strong rally towards 4,700, and from there we will look to reassess and manage our position. All right, guys, that's what we're watching for today. Guys, if you like the information that I put out in this video and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to get in my Facebook group. There's a link down in the description. Okay, go ahead and click that link and it will take you over to Facebook. Now, you do have to get approved to get in my Facebook group, but all I ask for you to do to get approved is just subscribe to my YouTube channel. So hit that subscribe button down below. Come on over to Facebook. Okay, I'll get you in. Here's how you get the most out of it. You click this featured tab right here, and you scroll down. You'll see our documented trades. These are all of the trades that we have made since the channel has started, and you can see how we've done. And then you scroll down just a little further, and there's a link to my Slack channel. Now, Slack is just a free chat channel, and I am on there all day giving out real-time market updates, for instance, which path we're on tomorrow, as well as answering all of your questions, and I give out all of my buy and sell alerts. Okay, guys, it's an excellent group of traders from the very beginner to the very experienced. It's a great place to learn or improve your trading. So come on over and let's make some money together. All right, guys, key takeaways for today. We are watching for this path to play out. I think the first 3 waves are going to play out the same way regardless. I think we see 4,700 before we see lower. And that's going to be in a 1, 2, 3 or an ABC. And at that point, we will reassess our position and find out what the market's going to do on the next pullback. All right, guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.